One decision taken at the European Union level has proved unpopular with some solar power companies in the UK. 500,000 solar panels were installed every day around the world last year. Lower costs mean the capacity to generate electricity from renewable sources has overtaken coal for the first time. But a simmering row over the EU's trade barriers against Chinese solar panels has erupted once again. Richard Bestick reports from London.
More than 400 European solar energy firms have demanded the EU immediately scrap minimum pricing trade measures against China. They are harming the growth of an important industry across the European continent, it's claimed. The boss at one of Britain's biggest solar panel installers, Lightsource, saying European tariffs act as a drag on the development of clean energy.
You know, there's absolutely no question that solar is going to win the race. And all that this does is slow it up for Europe. It just makes absolutely no sense, because ultimately the recipients of this, i.e. the Europeans, can only win because it means that we can generate electricity at a cheaper price. I don't see the problem with that.
Lightsource is always on the lookout for new ways of pushing out solar panels, here covering a reservoir near London. Trade barriers acting as a damper on such innovation and business, claims the company. The EU's minimum price rules were introduced 4 years ago to combat alleged overproduction and dumping from Chinese manufacturers, to create a level playing field currently disputed by China. Lightsource claims it's research and development and the economies of scale that give the edge to Chinese solar panels.
Yeah, clearly where you sit is where you stand. You know, if I'm in a situation where I'm a manufacturer, a small manufacturer of solar panels, who clearly, because of my volume and, you know, my lack of money to invest in R&D, is not able to compete on that level playing field, then clearly I would have issues with that. However, I'm a businessman. At the end of the day, what we're about is producing electricity at the cheapest possible price for the end user, full stop.
The pressure on the European Union then from both producers and installers keen to shine their light looks set to remain unrelenting. For the foreseeable future, the solar power industry will continue to be seen as an industry in Europe at odds with itself. Richard Bestick, CCTV, London.